Google's version of the smartwatch is finally with us, but can Android Wear succeed where so many of its rivals have failed? Well, we've been trying out one of the first Android Wear devices, the LG Watch, in order to find out. The first thing that hits you about the LG Watch is just how much of the Android Wear OS dominates the experience. LG has created a product which is subtle and understated, and this allows Google's smartwatch concept to shine through. Compared to the complicated and unreliable examples we've seen from other manufacturers, the G Watch is a breeze to use. Everything from the setup process to moving through the user interface is as straightforward and hassle-free as possible. Devices of this kind have to be as intuitive as possible, and Google are clearly aware of this. And first and foremost, the G Watch acts as a window to all the notifications which arrive to your handset. Because it's seamlessly connected to part of the Android OS, every alert which would usually appear on your phone screen is magically beamed straight to your wrist. You can view emails, see text messages, respond to tweets and much more. And no additional apps are required outside of the Android Wear companion, as Google is encouraging developers to code smartwatch-centric features into their standard Android apps. And voice control is also a big part of Android Wear, and with the famous OK Google command you can tell a device to perform a whole range of tasks, such as setting an appointment, writing a reminder, or constructing a text message reply. You can also use the watch to control your music and count your steps. If you're the kind of person who gets countless emails on a daily basis and is sick and tired of pulling their phone out of their pocket every few minutes, this product could be your saving grace. But smartwatches have always struggled when it comes to stamina, and the G Watch is sadly no exception. With normal use you can expect to get around 2 days before needing to charge. And because you can only top up the battery with the bespoke charging dock, it means having to carry around extra gear when you're away from home. The G Watch's design is also slightly disappointing. It's a rather nondescript device, not the kind of attribute you want when you're dropping £160 on something. And despite being water and dust resistant, it's almost certain to pick up knocks and scratches within a few weeks of ownership. But Google is out to redefine the concept of the smartwatch with its Android Wear platform. And while the G Watch has a lot of high points, it doesn't quite knock the ball out of the park. Battery life isn't fantastic, and the body in which LG has placed Google's new OS isn't as visually appealing as the two other Android Wear challengers, the Samsung Gear Live and the Motorola 360. Even so, it's difficult to deny that Google has gotten as close as anyone to making the concept of a smartwatch work. This is a device which is a genuine help rather than an awkward distraction, and bodes well for future wearable tech.